What up, YouTube? This is your boy Lagon, one half Enduro. Now this is a little quick video, so like I said, now I know a lot of people don't watch this, so I just wanna, this is for my recognition, so I could do this video later on, because I'm gonna do that a little later on. But I do want to talk about two things quickly, and I'm gonna do a better video about this later on. And this is what it's gonna be. One is basically, I want to talk about, I just did a podcast, Cast Like or Explode, for anybody who's going to come to the channel and see this video. I want to ask the PlayStation fans, including people like OJ and everybody else who say they got journalism, the hookups and all this stuff they always say. I want them to really dig down to this. I have the numbers, but again, I want to see somebody who can prove me wrong on this one before I do a real good video about this. I would say also check out, today, I'm just coming from the studio, I'm dog tired. I hope I could get to Red's podcast this afternoon, but we'll see. But everybody is touting the sales of PlayStation 4. Again, I don't care what console you have. I'm looking at the media, I'm looking at how people are talking this ignorant stuff. If you bought a PlayStation 4 and you love it, I've said this millions of times. So if you're new to the channel, I've said it a million times. If you bought a PlayStation 4 and you love it, that's good. You love the game. You love your PlayStation 4. I'm not hating you. You should not be hated, and I don't hate at you for having a PlayStation 4. That's stupid. But I'm talking about the jerks on YouTube, the big channels. Who, well, PlayStation 4 sold 4 million. This is the best console. Best console what? This is what I want to talk about. And it drives me insane how that is true. Again, I've said before, we're gamers, not consolers. You buy a console, yes, but without the game, you can't do nothing with the damn console. And also, it proves Nelson, which I want to bring up a little bit, talk about how the whole, how should I say, people buy stuff for features. So let's get into this. So the console, PlayStation 4, sold over 4 million. Everybody got a big heart on for it, even games media. Oh yeah. But I implore you guys, and maybe you can put it in the comment section before I did the big video, but put it in the comment section if you can. The PlayStation exclusive. Right? The PlayStation exclusive. Tell me how many millions this PlayStation exclusives have sold. And I'm not talking about like a Street Fighter 5 or none of that crap. If you go buy the game on another console, on a PC, that's not an exclusive. Alright? So all that crap about, with Street Fighter 5, oh, the PC is a console exclusive, but it's on PC. No, you get it from one spot only. You get Halo on Xbox One, Halo 5 on Xbox One. Alright? You would get Mario 3D World on the Nintendo Wii U. Alright? That's it. That's all you get. Pokemon on the DS. That's it. Whatever Pokemon iteration there is on the DS, like Pokemon Red and Green. It's only on the handheld, only on the DS. That's what I'm talking about. One place only. How can a console that sold over 40 million only their exclusive only sells 2 to 2.5 million? That's horrible. But people don't see that, and that's a problem that Sony has. But you know what? People don't see that, and as I said, it's a problem. But nobody see that, because here's something I said before, people, and this is why that podcast I talk about said people hear what they want to hear. I specifically said, and this is Sony themselves saying this, that the average user for the PlayStation 4 only buys 3 games. Here's what other people hear. Oh, you lying, man. I got 5 games. I got 6 games. 1, I said average. 2, I said user. I never said gamer. I said user. Most people who buy the PlayStation 4, as the Nelson report did, and as I said, I'm going to do a better video of this. I want to do this so I can keep it in my mind and go back at it. buy it for Blu-ray, buy it for streaming. That's all they buy it for. They don't buy it to play games, and it's sad. I don't care how sexy that Ferrari looks, but if it don't got gas, I ain't going nowhere to enjoy the thing. It'll look good in my garage or in my pocket, in my on the curb, but I can't do nothing with it. So I implore people who are PlayStation fans, please look up the exclusive, that type of exclusive, and tell me how much means this sold. Because it's kind of sad that PlayStation users don't buy PlayStation games. They buy third-party games, and it's a sad thing because people don't understand it. As a businessman, I am not relying on another source to keep my company afloat. That's ridiculous. If Capcom does something stupid, as they already did, if Konami stopped making game altogether, if EA says screw consoles, we're gonna go with PC and do an Origin thing, if Ubisoft, if Vivendi bought them and gets more stupider, then what would Sony have? What games do you want to play on your PlayStation 4 or 5 or 4.5, whatever the hell it is? I don't know. That's what I'm talking about. If you buy it, if you enjoy your console, you enjoy your console, you enjoy your Destiny, your Division, and everything. You bought it for third-party games, go ahead. You buy it for third-party games. But that's not helping out. Helping out because, as Iwata said, software is what it is. Software is where the money's at in gaming. And now goes into a second part. I have this video, I have this audio, and I'm gonna play it. Not now because I'm driving, but in the other video. I forgot the name of the lady, but she's a retail, also a retail researcher who does stuff about online research and everything. And she works for the Wall Street, the Washington Post. Sorry, not the Wall Street, Washington Post. But she collaborated with the Wall Street Journal, Forbes, and the Nelson. Ooh, there goes that Nelson again. Now, she was talking about online retail and everything else, but she brought up something while listening to her. She talked about games, and she said something that I've been saying all the time, and the research proves it now, but I want you to hear from her mouth, so I'll do it in the other video. But it's funny. She said, and I quote, which I've said many times, people who buy games do not do the research on the game. They just pick up the game because it's the most popular game. That's it. I've been saying that all the time. Gamers do not buy games. They don't. You gonna tell me these YouTubers who are big, whatever, it's about, I'm gonna pick up Street Fighter 5, and then you got like 4, 5, 6 argument videos about, this game sucks because you didn't have no content. It didn't have this. It didn't have that. Oh, I thought you was a gamer. I thought you researched stuff. Oh, you didn't. Or Assassin's Creed Unity, or Batman Arkham Knights, PC version, or all the other junk. She proves my point. So that is funny. I mean, seriously, that is way funny to hear that. I was like, aha. So I'll do a better video than this. So the 2 points I get, I'll basically go over it. Class is this. What the point is, how do a console that has over 40 million and the games that was made by Sony, or published by Sony, really don't sell that much on that console? That's sad. In a comparison, we have the Wii U, sold only 13 million, but going on 8 million people bought Mario Kart. It's going to 4 million people bought Splatoon. Even their lowest, even the games that people deadpan and say, this is suck. Mario Party 10, 1.6. They buy people who buy a Nintendo console buy Nintendo games. You guys say, well, because they got no third-party games on the console. Exactly. You think I buy a place? You think I buy a Nintendo Wii U for third-party games? No, I buy it for Nintendo games. Point blank. Period. Same thing. Why I would buy a PlayStation or Xbox? You know what? The same thing. The same reason I bought a Dreamcast, a Sega Genesis, a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2 for the game, for those game libraries. That's what I bought those consoles for. I bought them for that reason. For the Twisted Metal, for the Twisted Metal, for the God of War. That's what I bought those consoles for. Now you might think differently of that, and that's not the argument. But you see, when people argue me with the whole thing about, oh, well, Nintendo's not making money, and I have a special person in the comment section that keeps saying that bull crap, and you know what? Again, it look like he's calmed down and he's trying to kiss my butt now. But if he comes back and say anything negative, I will use his comments against him, because he said stuff in the comment section that was stupid, and I have audio tape of it. But let's see what happens. But let's go forget that. That's where the money makes it. It's software. That's where they make the money. You know, when you buy a printer, you bought the printer for cheap. You know where they make the money on the printer? In the ink cartridges. That's what they get your ass with. They make the money there. And that's what Nintendo does. It makes its money on its software. 80 to 100% profit from their games. That's what they do with that. But whatever. And two, of course, I'm saying that, proving my point, people don't do research on the games. And I have audio of somebody who's outside the game and looking at the raw data saying something. Wow. Again, see, and this is what game journalists and rumor mill sites, and you know who I'm talking about, would be doing if you guys was doing that. But nah, you don't. You know why? Because y'all don't do y'all don't do what you're supposed to do. It's just funny. It's funny. I've said it once, I said it again. Game journalist is a joke. It's a joke. Why do I need to depend on outside sources when I have, I'm doing this for profit? That if I don't want the data, I don't want corrupted data. I want pure data that I could substantiate myself. Again, why would I let other people interpret for me when all I gotta do is just buy an interpreter? What's so hard about that? If I want to know about the raw data of sales, why don't I just pay Nelson Group or the NPDs so I can get the raw data instead of just getting the top 10 games sold? This sold. How much sold? Well, we don't know. What console sold it? We don't know. What? That's crazy. Because when people look up saying about, well, Call of Duty sold, it was the number one selling thing for NPDs. Oh, okay. That's combining what? PC, PC. Let's go. I give a real life example. Advanced Warfare, PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. All those sales combined to give Call of Duty number one, Advanced Warfare, at that time. But in February, a little game called Majora's Mask in 2014 was at the top of the NPDs. So, and we know how much, and we could look at how much that console sold because it's on one console. But why did it beat out those things? People don't see that stuff. And even so, if say that Majora's Mask or like Smash Bros, the same Smash Bros was number 3 in the NPD numbers, and Advanced Warfare is up there. Let's combine all those things while Smash is on 2 consoles. Or Smash 3DS is up there is up in the number 3 spot. Smash 3DS might have sold 200,000. And if you go just to PlayStation 4, which is I bet you most is the leading console, it's only 150. But we only tout all the numbers together. See, this is the difference between me and why I look at the people, and I don't follow people's BS. But again, that's just me. talking about this stuff. So anyway, again, this is a video right here. I just do this quick photo. I'm gonna do a better video with little clips and stuff like that, because it's just too funny. It is too rich. Hope you guys have a good day. I will catch y'all later. Oh, if everything goes well, this upcoming Thursday, I'm gonna try to do a Q&A question with me and my sister, and do it fully together. So you go ask any question to us, and we'll answer the best as we can. All right. So other than that, hope you guys have a good day. You know the reason. There's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games.